Hello again, my automation. Welcome back. We're here again for Balatro. This time, hopefully, we're gonna do a little bit better. Um, I actually plan to play the blue deck this time around in red stake. Kind of determined that I'm probably gonna try to get. I'm gonna go through every single deck, beat red stake, and then go back through and beat each stake one by one on each deck. So we're not on just one deck, just grinding out for one, for forever. Um. Interesting tarot pack we're getting started off. Um, I'm gonna start with High Features. So let's just knock that out. Neptune, Straight Flush, and Mars. What kind? We'll see if we get any of that this time around. Um, I don't really like any of these, but I will take the lucky, I guess. I love some lucky card. I'm also gonna take 2 tags. I'm just gonna go instantly into this blind. Um, I'm just gonna discard until we get a flush, and then I'm just gonna knock this out. And then hopefully let's get this. Whew, exactly what I was looking for, at least half. And then we're just looking for one more heart. There we go. And that should get us out of here. Actually, that's unfortunate. We'll just play this and get ourselves out of here. Awesome. That was quick and easy. And now we're about to get a bunch of free stuff. Ooh, interesting. Huh. Well, let's buy this. Actually, I'm gonna skip. Let's see if we can get a lot of skips. This. Jupiter. Okay, we're not gonna skip this one. Or we'll try to see if we can get a lot out of this card. Let's skip this blind. Ooh, interesting. And I think I'm also gonna skip this blind as well. Um, and then we instantly start off with a flush. Nice. Instant win. Amazing. That's awesome. Now we can get a nice real. Ooh. Well, we discarded a lot, so that looks good. And then we're gonna buy this. Since later on, hopefully we're gonna be getting a lot of rerolls. Hermit doubles money, nice. Arcane pack. If it does something good, nothing good in here. Wheel of Fortune's good, but I'm gonna skip it for the +3 multi. Let's skip blind. Let's get Net Jupiter, and then we're gonna skip so we get the +3. I'm going to interesting. I'm gonna play this so we can get some chips on this castle coming up. Looking for clubs. Okay, we have one there. Let's play this hand, and then we're just gonna try to get as much club cards out. A little more than I thought I would get that hand, but that's fine. I'm just gonna hit next. We're not gonna do anything fancy right now. Club. Ooh, more club. Okay, we're gonna discard that. Um, we're going to. This is. Let's get rid of these. And then, that's a little annoying. We get upgrade this a little bit more, so that's fine. And then we finally get our flush, and we should just win right here. +21, that's pretty solid so far. Um, and one more discard. That's gonna make that even better. And then let's get this jumbo art. And let's see. Emperor. Interesting. I'm probably gonna get rid of Flashcard eventually, so this difference gonna be good for that. Um, let's get blind. And get that upgrade 3 on flush. That seems nice. And then hopefully, if we play this right, we can get it in one shot. We don't have to worry about this blind's effect. This is also high cards. Actually, I should use Death here, so to get rid of this two and made it a king or something for later on. So we had some higher cards in it, but that's fine. And we got a good chunk of money from there. Ooh, a Jupiter, nice. Let's get an arcane pack. Ooh, let's. Ooh, more money. And then we're going to use Celestial pack. And if we don't see Jupiter, we're just going to skip so we get more. Let's see. And then just going to hit next round. Three Arcana pack. Let's get that. Let's. Ooh. Let's actually get time to get rid of one of our twos. And then I'll use. Which ones sound good? Let's actually just what diamond? Let's get more diamonds, and then hit skip so we can bust it. That's fine. I mean, how diamond is I get rid of? Okay, let's get rid of these, and let's get rid of the diamonds. Get rid of the diamonds again. First with diamonds. Okay, and just oof, we barely were just able to get more hearts than that last hand, but this should be an instant win right here. Solid. All right, plus 15. Interesting. Let's get this mega buffoon pack. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. I. Hmm. I'm gonna skip this. And let's grab this pack. Nothing in it, but I will grab the street and then I'll skip. I think we will buy and use the Hermit and then buy and use the Jupiter. Even higher flush now. And then we're gonna hit next round. And then we're just gonna play this blind real quick. Um, we're actually gonna keep the diamonds just because we have more of those, and just so we're not being a little too risky on this blind. There we go. And we're already at 54 chips on this one. That's actually very nice. Let's look at the special pack, see if we got anything interesting in here. If not, we're just gonna skip it. Yes, let's skip it. And then I'm gonna look for Arcana pack. Let's get Telescope. And let's get Arcane pack. Nothing of interest. And then looking at next round. Skip. We're gonna select this one. We're gonna go in. Instantly just drop diamond. Leave it. Even though we get more on castle for chips. I don't think we need it. Celestial back. Jupiter. Seems like this Jupiter. Sounds like a lot of it. We're good to go. Some money. Here we go. We're gonna buy this and one last card. Ooh. And we're gonna sell ours for now and get this bull. And then we're just actually gonna keep our money. And then we're just gonna go in here with like tons of chips. And then hopefully that works out for us. And then we can play this hand here. And also with how we're looking, we might actually just beat this with one hand. Ooh, no. That wasn't I thought we'd get. It's all right. Well, let's see the amount of clubs so we can get reverse spade that wasn't too much. Ooh, I will. That was a gamble. We missed out. That's fine. We have. Ooh, just barely be able to get our flush with this hand. That is enough. Ooh, that's good on us. Good on us. Let's get a buffoon pack. Nothing. And let's just skip to this one so we can get a plus on. A little bit more multi for us. Ooh, let's skip and then play this one so it gets a little bit more money. Then what's this club? All right. Let's just get rid of all of these. Ooh, a few more clubs to get rid of. 84 is really solid. And we have, okay, I'm gonna get rid of these. Hopefully our last card record spade. No, if he's not, but we're gonna get a little bit more off the club, so that's fine. And then we found our last spade that we need. All right, that's good. This is looking like a really good run. Let's see what we get out of the shot now. Ooh, interesting. Probably won't get that. That's rather interesting. Hmm. We're gonna skip this path, but then we're gonna get the Arcana pack. Maybe there's something interesting here. Um, hmm. We will use this, and then I'm gonna get rid of the flash card. We're gonna use Judgment, see if we get anything interesting. Uh, we're gonna get rid of Obelisk. I use Flush too much for me to try to do anything like that. And I'm gonna take this. I feel like it's more likely to prop anything. Um, and then let's make a few rolls. See if I can get anything. That's pretty solid. All right. I think that's enough for me. Now let's go. Interesting. We have mostly spades in our hands. Let's go looking for those. Okay, there we go. So halfway there already. That's looking real nice. We're going to score these, hit all hearts, and we'll be good to go. Nice. And that discard from the blind effect actually prop castle again, so that's very good. Alright. Ooh, another discard. That's very nice. And then we're going to buy both these jumbo packs. We're actually going to use wheel. Nothing in there. We're going to hit the standard. And we're actually going to skip, so we just get plus today. Skip blind, get us 3 more. And we're actually gonna go through with the big blind um, on this one, which it's diamond for this time around. So as many diamonds as possible when I have the chance. This is a nice flush right here. Let's see how high we're getting right now. 54. Ooh. Okay, this blind might be an issue, but we'll have to see. It's definitely tight. Definitely be a tight squeeze, but we should be able to make it through. Let's see how much we getting off the second one. 100, 100,000. We would just barely make it. So let's see if we can find ourselves something good. Um, we can proc celestial packs a few more times. We get flush up a little bit more. We can do a few rerolls. Um, not very good. Reroll. Is that good? We need more multi. This might be able to get it for us. Just barely. 'Cause this gives us, I think, just, even though we lost a little bit of chips for the bull, I think we're making up with it. And I think we can also make up a little bit of it with castle, getting a few more procs of that. Let's try to go for diamond. Awesome. I'm gonna kind of keep the bull in the back pocket if we need to, like, really in a jam. Also, let me move this back here because then I'm actually getting more off its 1 point effect. And let me um, use a spade effect here. And this should actually give us way more. Okay. So I think we definitely got this. I do think this will definitely be a little luck reliant. Ooh, times two multi on that's actually pretty nice. I think we definitely have this as long as we don't fumble. What do we have in deck? Left in deck? 7 hearts. So we definitely have to look for um we do have a missing. Okay, I just skipped right from 9 to 6. Okay, let's just get rid of these and hope for a lot of diamonds. There we go. And this should win it for us. Oof, that's nice. Quick and easy. Now we have the red stake on the blue deck. That's one more down. Thank you guys for joining us for this gameplay of Balatro. Next time we should go for the L deck and do the red stake on that one. See you next time. Bye.